every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to my food challenge where I'm trying Laura in the kitchen recipes for the very first time in front of the camera together with you. And today I'm going to try Laura's triple chocolate caramel brownies. I feel I'm in for some trouble. Wait until you see all the ingredients and you'll know what I mean. So if you're curious to see how it goes, how these brownies look and taste in the very end, then keep on watching. We're gonna need 200 grams of sugar, 200 grams of caramel sauce, 170 grams of white chocolate chips, 170 grams of regular chocolate chips, 100 grams of walnuts chopped, 100 grams of flour, 100 grams of butter, 60 grams of cocoa powder, 3 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of instant espresso powder, and quarter of a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna start by turning on my oven to preheat to 180 degrees and by prepping a baking pan, which should be 20 by 20, so square. Mine is a little bit bigger, 23 by 23, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It's square, so it makes nice even bars, so that's nice. The job I'm gonna do is not nice whatsoever because I really suck at it. I'm gonna line this pan with some parchment paper with sides overhanging so that it's easy to take out the brownies once they're done. And I'm also going to spray the sides with some nonstick cooking spray so it doesn't stick. But for the life of me, I cannot figure out an easy way to line a baking sheet. Well, actually a baking pan. I don't know. I just struggle so hard. And now let's move on to batter. And like a good student, I'm gonna use what Laura used. That is my lovely KitchenAid. It's always so fun to play with kitchen appliances. So I'm gonna cream together butter with the sugar. Okie doke, now to this, I'm going to add the eggs and vanilla extract and mix them in. Okay, this looks smooth. Now before adding the dry ingredients, I want to mix them together. So to a separate bowl because these are too small, I'm gonna add the flour, cocoa powder, instant espresso powder and salt and mix it well together. Then I'll judge whether my cocoa powder is lumpy or not, and if it is, I'm gonna bring out the what's that? Sifter? Is it a sifter? I'm gonna sift it if need be. And then add it to the wet mixture and mix it all together. Okay, now I'm going to reserve 1 cup of the batter. We'll do something with that a little bit later. And with the rest, I'm gonna add it to the baking pan and try to spread it as evenly as possible. Oh, that was not an easy thing to do. Well, not that hard, but I mean, you know that your brownies will be amazingly fudgy when you have that trouble on your hands. So all is good. Okay, now while I have these sort of hands, I'm gonna sprinkle over the walnuts, the white chocolate chips, which is just white chocolate chopped up, and I'm gonna drizzle the caramel sauce over the top. Now does that look like a sugar coma to you or what? Okay, now the job why I decided not to wash my hands is I'm gonna mix now the remaining batter with the chocolate chips and then try to spread this mixture over the top of that. And then I'm gonna put this into the oven for 30 minutes and let them cool completely, or as completely as I can manage. I let it cool down only like an hour, if that, because it smells so nice. And I mean, I don't know. Do we need excuses? Let's try. Okay, these are still warm. That's why it was harder for me to cut them into bars, and I needed to cut them from the bottom as well because they fall apart easier. And I know that once they cool down, my mouth is watering, they will hold their shape even better, even though now they hold their shape. I cannot talk very well. I'm a bit afraid what will happen to my heart and my brain once I bite it, but at least for some time, I think I know that I will feel quite good and happy. Okay. Is this missing anything? I feel, I feel like we put everything we could have put into a brownie. Okay. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. This is so good. Wow. The texture, 10 out of 10. The view, well, maybe not 10 out of 10. Those white chocolate raspberry bars, man, I don't think any bars will beat those. That was like a painting of its own. But I mean, when you can see something inside, like some white specks of nuts and chocolate, it actually, and like some, juiciness from the caramel sauce, it looks quite good. It looks quite good. Taste. And so, while finishing the first bar, I think the conclusion is clear. I thought that this will be too sweet, having so much stuff inside. I thought this will be like a bit too much. But you know what? Well, Laura proved me wrong. I mean, who am I to question the queen's decisions for ingredients? This was my mistake all along. So, okay, let's take off the knife. These are mine. I'm so excited. I even forgot on which side Laura's one is, but it's either here or there. I honestly blank on that now because this makes me really excited. It really does. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn, Laura, she made me a sweets lover. Now after 300, what day it is, I don't even remember in recipe, I finally was officially converted. I love sweets. Oh my god. If you want to watch how Laura makes it, I believe the link is there. Oh, so the picture was there. Okay. If you want the written recipe and you want to try them yourself, it's in the description box down below in both Imperial and the metric systems. I'm using metric system myself, so every single recipe I try, I convert into the metric system. I just realized that I was eating brownies and my teeth might be brown. Oh well, just a proof that it's real. So whatever system you're using, you're covered. If you want more recipes like this, the link is there. I need to take a sip of water because this is brownie after all. And I hope this was fun and helpful, and I will see you soon. Bye!